New concerns about the fates of 3 Americans being detained in Russia. Basketball star Brittney Griner, we are now learning, has been held for 3 weeks, since February 17th, according to her hometown Congressman Colin Allred. She's had no access to anyone from the U.S. government, he says, and it's not even clear where Griner is being held.
She should be allowed to come home as soon as possible and not become swept up in any of this larger context that's happening.
Griner was arrested at a Moscow airport with what Russian authorities said was cannabis oil in her luggage. They accused Griner of smuggling narcotics, punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Members of Congress and veteran diplomats are worried that the 2-time Olympic gold medalist's status as a star athlete might work against her, as could her sexual orientation. Griner is gay and married. Russia has very strict LGBTQ laws.
What I would expect the Russians to do is use the fact that her wife is making public statements, and these are being reported in media and social media, as propagandization of LGBTQ plus rights, which then could be another crime that they could hold against her.
The parents of another detained American, former U.S. Marine Trevor Reed, described themselves as panicked over his condition. Following a phone call with him on Thursday, Reed's parents say his physical condition has taken a turn for the worse. It had already been dire.
He's coughing constantly. He said he's coughing up blood throughout the day. He has fever off and on, over 100 degrees, and he has pain in his chest, just all the signs of tuberculosis.
In a new statement, Reed's parents say he was told he'd be sent to a prison hospital, but when they were on the phone with him on Thursday, he was summoned to a disciplinary commission and, quote, "We fear authorities might send him back to solitary confinement instead." Reed and fellow former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan were convicted separately for crimes they both emphatically deny and have been detained in Russia since well before the invasion of Ukraine. Whelan's sister gave CNN a fresh clue of his condition.
He is doing as well as can be expected in a forced labor camp in the middle of Russia.
Experts are now openly concerned about the futures of these 3 Americans, given that the tensions with Vladimir Putin over the conflict in Ukraine are only intensifying. How difficult will it be to get them out at this point? Is it even possible?
Yeah, we're at such a different level of confrontation with Russia right now. They really are being used as pawns by Russia. He's not going to harm these 3, but he's not going to let them out of jail either.
Congressman Colin Allred says Brittney Griner has been in touch with her Russian lawyer, and that lawyer has been in touch with her agent and her family back home, and they know she's okay. CNN has reached out to the Russian Foreign Ministry for information about Griner's whereabouts and her condition. We haven't heard back. Brian Todd, CNN, Washington.
The American people are united. The world is united, and we stand with the people of Ukraine. We will not let autocrats and would-be emperors dictate the direction of the world. Democracies are rising to meet this moment, rallying the world to the side of peace and the side of security. We're showing our strength, and we will not falter. God bless all of you. God bless Ukraine, and God bless our troops.
Your White House has said that Russia may use chemical weapons or create a false flag operation to use them. What evidence have you seen showing that? And would the U.S. have a military response if Putin does launch a chemical weapons attack?
I'm not going to speak about the intelligence, but Russia would pay a severe price if they use chemical weapons.
Mr. President,
Extending the federal gas tax?